Rated U for Universe. This really special presentation will include really important information of how we can keep our universe forever and how technology advances in many ways to have more things, new huge things happening, and a lot more. So everyone, boys and girls, enjoy the special presentation. There was once a place full of creation. Now it has died off, but many others formed within many other things. While we known the birth of something that we didn't know that existed before this time. Before this time, around many years ago, before the humans were once created, us became a speck that nobody has ever expected to be. Throughout the past years, those were just specks. The year 2025 was just a big whole universe with full of stuff I am creating, left to right and to many more and beyond. As of today, this marks a celebration of the oldest living thing that has ever known to man. For the oldest living thing for become we in place of a thing that we know. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the one, the only, the NASA scientist that came to be. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the one and only Zachary Powers, the NASA scientist. Hello and welcome to all. My name is Zachary Powers, the NASA scientist. I come to you here today for a really special biggest video of 2026. This marks a crazy number in our universe. Welcome to our universe's 13 billionth anniversary, Nintendo Direct G3 edition. If you don't know what G3 is, last year in 2025, I made G3 Gaming 3 edition of the Power Hour Electric Colored World game. It's like a live version of a Nintendo Direct that I do on this channel. And then I made G3 Gaming 3, the event last year in 2025, nearing the end of the summer. And I do these types of events because they're really important on this channel. Live events means brand new games, brand new events that no one has ever seen before. Or even coming up with my own ideas of amazing epic proportions. As of today, Gaming 3, G3, this is live, coming right at you for our universe's 13 billionth anniversary Nintendo Direct. Welcome. Now I'm going to take you through the universe and how to stop these crazy, bigger, badder threats. And if you like, it's impossible. Not everything is impossible. Everything is possible in this universe. And don't be saying everything is impossible. We do the impossible. We as humans push further beyond technology that no one has ever seen before. Nobody has ever seen before writing new laws of physics that no one has predestined to do before. That was a big word. Unpredestined. That's how you say that word. And if you want to correct me, leave that down in the comments. And so, some threats are big. In fact, there's no way to be stopping them. While we pushed our technology to the furthest boundaries in this universe to stop even bigger things. Writing new laws of physics and a lot of things. And so, ladies and gentlemen, let's travel to somewhere where you are recognized by this familiar threat in our universe. Let's now travel to the pinpoint of a singularity, to where no point has been created. And all of a sudden, bang! That is what we call the Big Bang, that happened 14 billion years ago, before this universe was created. When that first Big Bang happened, it created this universe. And when a universe collides with another universe, basically it creates some type of fusion between one universe and another universe. And then bang! That's what we call the Big Bang. The Big Bang has a pinpoint of no more than 3 trillion galaxies and one single sand grain. And so, you cannot stop the first Big Bang from 14 billion years ago. That was just the creation. But can you stop multiple Big Bangs? Exactly, you can. The way to do this is to push technology to the furthest boundaries ever in the real life world. The way to do this is you need to somehow seal up multiple Big Bangs. If our universe somehow comes close, so every galaxy is spread apart. The Andromeda, the Milky Way, the Sombrero Galaxy, all of the galaxies in one single universe just collapses in like this, keeps on collapsing, and then goes in and goes out like that. That's how the Big Bangs are. And the way how to stop multiple Big Bangs is by using some type of technology to somehow using quantum physics to somehow seal up that Big Bang. If we were to stop multiple, we would gonna be sending quantum probes that could be able to go in that singularity, withstand that amount of heat, being even to thousands of degrees, even hotter than that. We need probes that withstand all that going on in, and not putting a shield, but we need to somehow seal them all. And quantum physics, it's brand new laws of physics that could be understood, but we need to learn these first in order to seal up these multiple Big Bangs. Because if we seal it up from the inside of the Big Bang, we will basically stop all Big Bangs at once. This will keep our universe from dying. If our universe were to die, it just can't. Because if it were to collapse, it can't either. All Big Bangs sealed, meaning it will not just collapse. We would have to figure out brand new technology, somehow sealing all that up and making our universe last forever as that. And our universe will last forever. We, the NASA scientists, will push the boundaries of technology even further. Now let's travel to another universal disaster that everybody has been very familiar with. Another universal threat or disaster is what we call as stellar mass black holes. These sinister like warped reality of space is all like in one single black hole, with the middle being just black. And these guys, sinister guys, can warp space-time. How to get rid of them is the biggest thing we're going to be able to be doing. The way to get rid of them is by taking a brand new tool to send up in outer space in order to be getting rid of them. We would have to make is what we call a shrinking probe weapon. The way we could build this is by putting quantum energy inside of this weapon somehow, and somehow we would take all that technology we can muster and send that up in a rocket into outer space. And we need a lot of quantum energy for this, because there are a lot of stellar mass black holes scattered across this universe. And if we were to get rid of all of them, it would take even billions of years to get rid of all of them. So we know a way to make it faster by making quantum energy 1,000 times much more potent. Putting that inside a shrinking probe-like weapon, sending down a rocket into outer space, and that's going to clear out all stellar mass black holes in the whole universe in just a few years, or even 9 to 10 years. And when this shrinking probe-like weapon gets close to a stellar mass black hole, is that when they get close to a stellar mass black hole, it takes away the gravity, the heavier gravity it has. And the less gravity the stellar mass black hole has, the more it will destroy itself, coming in from the inside and shrinking it and destroying it. That is what we call quantum physics in brand new form, brand new technology that you haven't even seen before. Let's move on to another outer space disaster we can fix. Why do I think stars are universal disasters? Well, it's because when stars grow too close to the edge of their lifetime, that very end of their lifetime, what they do is that they swell up and being bigger, 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 and bigger. It's like it's growing from the core in the inside. That hydrogen goes off. There's no hydrogen. And the helium makes a star grow bigger. And then after when it does that, it engulfs some planets. Our sun is going to do that in the future, of engulfing Mercury and Venus. It wouldn't get to the Earth too close, but if we had a chance, we could escape this nonsense, and the Earth could go out a little bit further, and we would be lucked out if this happened. It would be a 1 in a million chance if that happened, because if not, then we would get fried, and all of us would cease to exist on this beautiful environmental planet. And so, supernovas, what are they? It's where they go up like this, getting big, and then it cools down, and from here, it goes down, keeps on going until it shrinks. That is what we call a white dwarf star. A white dwarf star is the last fuel of that star. And when that goes out, it goes out with a bang. Or it turns into a black charcoal star. One way or another. The way to stop these supernovas is that we as NASA scientists are pushing the boundaries of technology, making like magnetic like rockets, having like magnetic quantum in them. And how we're gonna get magnetic quantum is by taking the regular element quantum and somehow making it magnetic from something down underground. And so, what we could do is that send these magnetic rockets in outer space, and what they are going to do is that they're going to put magnetic fields closer to the stars. And when they try to explode in the magnetic fields like this, and when they send that magnetic pulse, magnetic fields come on out, and the stars would try to explode, they wouldn't. It would stop supernovas from happening. This is pushing the boundaries of technologies of stopping supernovas. Something we have never ever done before in our lifetime. This is brand new technology which we are pushing the boundaries of, and we us, NASA scientists, know everything that we do. Let's move on to other universal disasters. The way to stop these guys is a complicated thing. These very familiar universal disasters are comets, meteors, and asteroids. We already know about Shoemaker-Levy 9 that happened summer 1994. Jupiter versus Shoemaker-Levy 9. And it was a beautiful experience that happened. I wasn't there, but I did hear that Shoemaker-Levy 9 punched a hole through the big gassy planet, and it was like damaging the planet a little bit, but not quite a lot. But these guys do major damage. Summer 1994, there was a yellow police fence, like actually, in that construction zone. Quite the insane event that we have seen and watched on our NASA computers. And so the way to stop these asteroids, meteors, and comets is by using magnetic energy. So when the asteroid, here's Earth, and this is an asteroid, and it comes close to Earth, and then it slams down, right? All life ends, capiche? But if when the asteroid is becoming, and Earth is right here, and the probe is like right here, it would basically, when the asteroid comes close, it would basically knock it off course. It's complicated, but us NASA scientists are pushing the boundaries of technology to be pushing these threats from away from Earth, so that way these wouldn't happen in the future. Asteroid known as 2024 YR4 was supposed to make an impact, but instead it passed Earth, which is good. A deadly Earth-sized asteroid Apophis is going to be crashing into Earth, but it's less likely that's going to be happening. In the year 2030, or 2031, or 2032, here's Earth and here's Apophis. And what that's going to do is going to pass Earth. It wouldn't directly go on Earth and destroy all humankind. It would pass us. So that's how you stop these threats, is by using some magnetic, scientific stuff and knocking them off course. Let's check out another universal disaster. This is the first major headline. In this one, we're going to be talking about regenerator cellars. And what are these exactly? These are brand new technology of how to make us humans live way more longer. The way we do this is by a human stepping into a regenerator cell, like this. They step in with both arms down, with your eyes closed, And what that's going to do is heal you. Get rid of your wrinkles, even cancer cells immediately, and other, if diseases are in your body, we could definitely eliminate those immediately, and that regenerator cellular could get all that out immediately. It's so powerful, in fact, that us humans are going to live way more longer than we thought. And regenerator cells can actually stop old age as well. This brand new technology that we're going to be doing. Old age is presented for us humans to get older. We're going to have wrinkles, like on our skin. And as us humans get older, then we get to the point of being really old. And by the way, respect your elders, everyone. And so, basically, the regenerator cellular will fix all of your issues, your life issues, and you'll live longer. Stay young, keep on living longer. This is the biggest thing that we are also going to be doing as well, pushing the boundaries of technology of us humans living a lot more longer. This could be in some movies. It's fiction, but we could make it a reality. And if it happens, it happens. So we are pushing the boundaries of technology. I'm going to be doing this. Let's move on to the last universal disaster. We're going to be stopping here today. And we're working on this last one as well. So, all threats are no longer welcome in this universe. Dark energy is what makes them. Dark energy is forcing our universe to be accelerating or slowing down, things freezing, and being further the galaxies being further apart. Well, all of these threats in our universe are no longer welcome. Eliminating dark energy with a brand new technology that it is what we call the Dark Energizer. And the Dark Energizer is what gets rid of dark energy and makes sure our universe does not end. And so, dark matter is left in our universe. And dark matter is really important, but dark energy is not. Dark energy makes our universe a lot more faster to dying and getting really close to like having all these threats happening. So we are not going to be welcoming dark energy. Dark energy is going to be eliminated in the closer future. In 2030, possibly, or even earlier. Dark matter, though, is really important, so we're going to keep the substance dark matter. Now let's move on to really crazy things and even brand new laws of physics. There is going to be our universe's 13 billionth anniversary themed shirts, coffee mugs, bracelets, LED decorations, socks, and pajamas. I know that everyone is really excited going to be seeing our universe's 13 billionth anniversary themed merchandise as of all of this. So, we are going to be making these happening, and ever since our universe turned 13 billion years old. And actually, I do know how old the universe is. So, everything in the universe is possible. And I know that everyone in this universe is still watching YouTube. Some of us don't. That's okay. So, our universe is awesome and many more things. And so, our universe is at 13.8 billion years old. Quite a big number, isn't it? Almost 14 billion years. And that is really crazy. So almost out of the 13 billionth era. So this is the biggest show that's ever done. Let's check out this next one that we're going to be going over today. The Universal Light Rocket is a brand new type of rocket we are going to be building. And it's going to be traveling much more than faster, more than the speed of light. And it's getting to the edge of the universe in just about in a few days. And that is really fast. Quite of how fast this Universal Light Rocket is. We are working on this project from Atlas NASA. We are really excited. So now, let's move on to other things. This is a friendly reminder that the Power Hour Creator's limit is restoring 100 to the 2000th of power universes. That is his limit, the Power Hour Creator. From Atlas NASA, we have said this because we officially confirmed that this is a limit of a brand new character in the Power Hour Craft saga, Power Hour Creator. Let's check out this next one. This is another major headline, and this is all about all of the stuff I've created in the Power Hour franchise, every Power Hour book, movie, game, everything else, but still hasn't been made yet, but I'm still working on them. Well, all of that, behind all of that is Arthur himself. This guy, Zachary Powers. That's me, the Arthur. And I am officially confirmed to be the Arthur Zachary Powers behind all of the Power Hour things. Now let's move on to brand new universal things and brand new laws of physics. Have you heard of the most famous math equation? E equals mc squared. This was written by none other than Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein changed the laws of physics. E equals mc squared is based on the speed of light. So m means mass, the E equals mc squared. This is the speed of light being, it can travel to the speed of light. But let's go a couple more times and triple that. Because for the new laws of physics, I would like to change the E equals mc squared. This would be E equals mc tripled squared. This would be to a brand new math equation saying E equals mc to the 32nd. This is in a brand new form as what we know as speed of infinity light. What this is stating is that if you were to go much more faster, much more than the speed of light, you would have infinite speed, infinite light, like traveling so fast, in fact, that your bones get like heavy. And the gravity becomes so intense after you're going to the infinity to the light and being actually like you have infinite light. Supermassive black holes eat light. They eat light to do the burst cry of it, being a gamma ray burst, GRB, and that's light. If we got infinite light, however, we need an infinite source from a new term of the laws of physics stating that if the little kid Timmy would say, hey grandma, you want a stack of cookies? The grandma would say, hey, not right now, and she is going to a room that's dark. And when she turns on that light, she looks up and says, oh wow, that's a beautiful light. And so she's in a hallway with all of the light that's triple the times the faster we go than if we were to go much more infinite, much more than faster than the speed of light. It would technically break the laws of physics that everyone that might try to do. Because the speed of infinity light means that if you go much more faster than the speed of light, you are breaking the laws of physics and stating that being infinite has being fun within it. This is how the brand new laws of physics work. And I am about to change the universe in many different ways. Let's talk about other brand new laws of physics. However, in the meantime, let's announce a really big thing. This is Our Universe Living Forever. This is the name of a brand new book that is under early development. From us at NASA, we are really super duper excited about this book. This book, Our Universe Forever, is basically a book about how our universe is going to live forever through many universal disasters and so on. We are really excited that this is going to be coming. So now I would like to show you this picture. I have showed you two pictures so far. The first one at the end of the first thing, and then the second one at the end of the second thing, and then now let's move on to other brand new laws of physics we're going to be changing universally forever. We have talked about the shrinking probe weapon before, sending it into outer space and going to many of the stellar mass black holes, like going one by one. And it's like taking the gravity from stellar mass black holes and making them shrink and collapse all at the same time. Quite the amazing thing we are going to be doing. We have mentioned this before. So now let's move on to brand new things of laws of physics. Remember this planet? It is a sinister planet that no one dared to land on the surface, because this planet is molten. It's so molten, in fact, it can melt lead. The one and only second planet from the sun, Venus. Venus is a planet that no one dared to land on the surface on. It's so hot that it can get up to 900 degrees centigrade. It's so hot, in fact, that no other human can land on it. It's poisonous fumes, sulfuric acid. If it were to land on your skin, it would damage your skin. It's like battery acid. Don't ever thinking about putting your hand on way out there in where the sulfuric acid lands on the surface, and don't let that land on your skin. It's bad for your skin. And so, for Venus, the second planet from the sun, we are planning to terraform it, like what we are doing to Mars in the future. Terraforming Mars is taking all that water, that frozen water, and unfreezing it, and that water is going to be on the surface of Mars with a big dome and everything. On Venus, however, things change. Many, many, many years ago, Venus used to have water, teeming with life, creatures that no one expected to be living on there, on this molten world. But before then, it had oceans, creatures, really amazing buildings, alien technology on here, and everything else. And then what happened was that global warming happened on Venus is trapping that heat. And all that heat is taking that water with it, and it just keeps on boiling and boiling away. The water, and then the lava gets first introduced to Venus, Venus being a no-safe zone. We are going to be planning to terraform Venus. How we're going to be doing this is complicated, but we're going to be doing it. For Venus, we are planning to take this lava world, somehow bring the water back, and bring that water microscopic organisms onto Venus, but the water will just melt. So how are we going to do that? So for water microscopic organisms, we are planning to be taking them at the core of the planet Venus, dumping 7 billion gallons of water on it. We're going to need technology that is pushing the boundaries of water-like technology and pouring 7 billion gallons of water that is said going to team up with Venus and being to life again. It is Terraform Venus project. Us NASA scientists are planning to do this. And the Terraform Venus project is still ongoing. And it's still in the works right now from NASA. So, check out the other brand new laws of physics. Another big thing. So, ammonia. We know it's not good for us. On Uranus, the seventh planet from the sun, nicknamed the fart planet, has all of that ammonia. So, what's happening here is that we're going to be taking that ammonia and putting it in a rocket. But we're going to need a lot. We are going to be needing 7 times of ammonia to be putting in one single rocket to make these rockets go a lot more faster, means shorter trips. Like to the moon, from the Earth to the moon would probably take a day to get over there. And from the moon back to the Earth's home planet would also take a day as well. If rockets take 7 times of ammonia, making them a lot more faster, which would be incredible as of now. This untitled project we're going to be working on is going to be truly an amazing project. We are also working on as well. Check out some other things too. Just to let you know, everyone, a friendly reminder about ammonia. Handling ammonia with 7 times its size can be really, really, really risky. Because if you were to handle that 7 times its size, gotta be really careful what are you doing with it, and making rockets go faster. Just gotta be really careful where you're putting it. In rockets, make sure you don't have any accidents, because if we have one accident, it's over for that human being. Into the hospital right away. But let's not do that. But we gotta be really careful with that 7 times the size of ammonia. So let's move on from here. As technology advances into the really far future, the future is getting bigger with brand new technology that everyone is still doing. And here's the thing, everyone. AI could be taking over the world. Just because AI is like the worst possible thing you could ever think of. AI is like your worst nightmare if it were to take over the world today or the next day or even next year, robots would take all of our jobs and just completely ruin everything. We wouldn't want that, do we? So we need to eliminate AI immediately. YouTube and Google loves AI. I mean, they have an addiction problem. AI needs to be swiped from the internet. People call it for the term AI slop. And calling Microsoft Microslop. I totally get it. I totally get why. But let's make this future bigger without AI happening. Let's move on. A bigger future, bigger things can mean a lot of things for the future. Like working with brand new technology that no one has ever seen before, something that's never existed before that could finally be happening, and so on. The bigger future is coming really closer than we think. Let's check out this next thing. Our universe is approaching the biggest golden era. What does this mean exactly? Well, with the brand new technology we are first introducing, stopping universal bigger threats, sealing multiple big bangs, terraforming Venus project, terraforming Mars, with all of this happening, the biggest golden era means bigger things, highly advanced things that everyone has been playing for eons, even decades, even decades. Necades, decades. That means 1,000,000 decades. Decades. That's quite a brand new definition, isn't it? Now let's move on. Another big thing gonna happen. This is the next major headline. This is all about our planet, Earth, and how it's really beautiful. Earth, the third planet from the sun, and the habitable zone, as what we call the Goldilocks zone, as of the three bears. So, for the planet Earth, it's going to be having its own rain system sometime really soon. So, when a moon collides with another moon, that forms a ring system around a planet. For Saturn, something happened many years ago. That one moon coming from another system, like one of Neptune's moons, and Saturn's moon without its ring system being like this, coming on in, smashing, and that all of that material forms into like a ring system around Saturn. That's how Saturn got its rings. Same thing for Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Jupiter does have rings. It does. As like faint, like dust-like rings. Because somehow one of the moons from Saturn and a moon, an unknown moon from Jupiter that I don't know its name, came on in, smashed, and formed like a little ring around Jupiter. And that's how Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are. Neptune has ring arcs, in which ring arcs meaning incomplete rings. And if ring arcs were to be completed rings, it would be called a ring that would form around the big beautiful planet, and it was such a beautiful sight. Inside those rings are many comets and asteroids, all those icy particles, even millions, even thousands, forming those rings. In the far future, though, Saturn's rings will disappear. Because for so long, Saturn's rings will wear off, and all those particles, bit by bit, going to another planet, and other planets could have other ring systems in the far future as well. We came to know the solar system, its fate. Our universe is the future. Let's check out this next one. Finally, some news on Planetarium 2, Season 1, Episode 1. What's going to be happening? Well, don't be giving up your hopes just yet, everyone. There hasn't been a single episode out yet. Just because I'm working on a brand new project called Planet Y. Planet, the letter Y. Planet Y. This is a huge project. The project got so big, in fact, that I have to move Planetarium 2, Season 1, Episode 1, to May 23rd. So, that's what's happening. Planet Y project is going to be revealed this week before Saturday. Get ready. Let's check out these next things. Let's now take the galaxies and form them into yo-yos. Yo-yos are what kids use. Other people too. They're really fun to do and really fun to be playing with. Galaxy-themed yo-yos. Quite the amazing item of our universe's 13 billionth anniversary. Let's move on. Let's now go into a brand new age of a brand new era. And we call this video games. And so, this is a brand new video game console going to be coming out. It is called Ultimate Universe XY. This brand new video game console is like the simulation of a universe, but not exactly. It's like a different video game console that everyone can feel their hands on. The controllers are universally like galaxy, star, planet, black hole, supermassive black hole themed, and even bundles are going to be coming out. I am so excited about this going to be happening. Let's check out other world-breaking brand new things as well. Our universe's biggest adventure. What is this exactly? It is a 3D open world video game. It's a poster of some kind, and it says under early development at the bottom. So that everyone is really excited for this 3D open world video game as well. Let's move on. This is the last big thing. The future is now, everyone. If we go to the future side of the other side of the future, that is what we call the future time warp. It's known as that. Future time warp is where you warp to the other side of the future. You poke your head out and you're going to this person, meeting up with that person, saying, "Hello, how was your day going?" And then one chats with you back, and then continue chatting, saying hello with new people. This is like the future. The future is now, folks. Every single year, technology gets better. And know that everyone continues to push the boundaries of technology. And let's now move on to this one. This is a big one. This is huger than we thought it could be. This is what we call the No Lighter 2000. This is a machine that stops galaxies from colliding. The Milky Way and Andromeda galaxy are like emerging together in the future. And the Andromeda galaxy comes from further over here, while it goes even more closer, and then all of a sudden They collide, they keep going, and they form like a disk like this. And that mix of a galaxy of Milky Way and Andromeda is called No Andromeda Galaxy, the nicknamed galaxy. The way to stop galaxies from colliding of the No Lighter 2000 machine is by making sure the gravity of each galaxy doesn't collide with each other. And if a galaxy were to collide with another galaxy, we would have to somehow, if a galaxy were to collide, we would have to somehow force them to be pulling apart. And that would basically stop every galaxy from colliding. This is the biggest thing as well. And also, the No Lighter 2000 also stops the dark era. The dark era is where every supermassive black hole and stellar mass black holes roam. Just complete nothingness. No stars, no galaxies, no planets, no nothing. Just stellar massive black holes roaming, and supermassive black holes as well. The No Lighter 2000 also stops that event as well. And it forces that to time travel that, put that far behind us, and simulate that into the future as of now, and do that. Simulate our universe in the dark era, put the dark era behind us, and our universe is just like this. Stabilizing, balancing. Who is holding our universe? We don't know. The main big answer is God. God is out there. He is right here in our hearts. He created us, mankind and womankind. But where is he exactly? In heaven. Where is heaven? Heaven is actually, if you go at the edge of this universe and then go out on the brink of this massive scaled universe, go past every single multiverse, eventually reach that border, and you will see a beam of light radiating. If we get further into the blackness, and that is what we call heaven. That's where heaven could be, or maybe it's up in the clouds on earth. These are two theories. Now let's check out one more thing. So, this next one is the final thing in our universe's 13 billionth anniversary. Nintendo Direct. G3 Gaming 3 Edition. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to thank you to be coming here, all of you coming here today. What do you think of everything you have seen and I mentioning some things so far? Well, let's end it off with one big thing. Thank you very much for watching. you.